Haunting. Playfully haunting. This music is nice too. What is this place? Somehow I feel a little homesick. This melody was just for Lance, everybody. Stop getting nostalgic. Stop remembering stuff. Everything that's happened and the people I've met are pouring into my head. I was raised in the town of South Cape. When my father didn't come back from an expedition, he was on the same expedition as our father. That's why we're so linked. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't stand my father using soldiers to invade other countries. It's awful when someone loses their life. What had taken years to put together was destroyed in one moment. Just very profound realizations she's having. I wonder if Seth is alright. Thank you, someone mentioned his name, Eric. People live on because they forget about unpleasant things. That's true. Sometimes you need to forget. Ironic thing to remember as I play that melody. Lance, are you back with us, buddy? What's going on? What's happened to everyone? There you go. We were all worried. Alright. We'll have to take your word for it. None of us had amnesia. What's wrong? You're crying. Alright. Eccentric adventure in the woods nearby. Shall we go? Neil? Oh, we have a lost cousin named Neil. The inventor flew a thing in the sky called an airplane. Yeah. Say no more. Let's find out about the guy that made the airplane. There's Neil's cottage. Just northeast. And normally I wouldn't believe someone saying they have memories in utero, but if they just heard that song... Remember? Your cousin? I don't know what Neil is wearing, by the way. I've never figured that out. Some sort of hoodie, I guess. With a hood. Yeah, we've leveled up considerably since our journey began a couple hours ago. This person stinks. I'm shabby. Neil smells. It's a wonderful smell in this room, isn't there? You don't care about your appearance or odor. Not enough for me to hate it. Not enough to hate me for it. Wearing his socks for a month? Neil. I only had mine on for 3 weeks. I guess I lose. I was at sea the whole time. At least I have an excuse. I love Lance. I've heard enough about my socks. Make yourself comfortable. I want to check out some of your inventions here, Neil. 2 years. Alright, let's see. What have you made? Oxygen tank. Nice. Breathe it underwater. Compressing the air would let you stay underwater longer, but I don't know how to do it. There you go. Airplane wings, part of a machine that will fulfill man's dream of flying in the air like a bird. Hidden in the desert. Telescope to see stars as if they were in your hand. And a camera to burn a copy of a scene onto printing paper. So everything you learned in school about, other people making the airplane and all this other stuff. Leonardo who? No, it was all Neil. It was all Neil that conceived of all these ideas. I guess I lose. Well, anyway. Yeah. Heard my dad's voice in a flute. He's like, we may have to commit you, Will. The runes Will talked about are scattered over the world, but they have something in common. Drawing a line among the runes makes a shape that looks like the constellation of Cygnus. That's the Tower of Babel, where Will's father got lost. It's in the middle of the ground painting of a big white bird. The Nazca There's a new red star below the constellation of Cygnus. Builds interest in ruins. Huh. Different elements are bound together organically. I don't know if it's by coincidence or design, but something is going to happen. Fortunately, the Nazca ground paintings are a week's walk east. A week's walk? Can we at least take a truck? Okay. Darn right. Yeah, let's get the whole band together. I like it. I think this is as, full group as we ever have in this game, so let's savor it while we have it. The 6 of us. Will, Kara, Lily, Lance, Neil, and Eric. If only Seth were here to round it out. But here we are, the Nazca Plains, the lines. I always thought this was both really cool and really creepy. The music is perfect for this, as we put together or unravel the puzzle here. No one knows why ancient people drew pictures like this. Whenever I come here, I'm overwhelmed by the grand scale. You should go see it for yourself. Don't be in such a hurry, wait for everyone else. It's scary, I'll stay with Neil. I hear you, Eric. I'm gonna hang out with Kara, because obviously, it's like the white lines at an athletic event. The 100-yard dash. I think I do pretty well. Condor's stomach. If you dig here, you might find eggs. It's a joke. Don't be serious. Don't be so serious. Oh, the rocks. I know, it's so weird when you get taken out of your normal routine, your life for the first time, and you're somewhere where you're like, you feel like you maybe shouldn't be. Hold up, what? Moon Tribe? Cuckoo. Wait. Huh. Yeah, the music is so haunting and heavy, and then everyone just shows up back at Neil while we're away. The mystic statue that Will spoke of is somewhere on this plane. So there's a statue here? Oh, it's like the condor. Yeah, Cygnus condor. Huh. Huh. Where the rocks are, they're positioned like stars in the constellation of Cygnus. 9 stars, and there's 9 stones. Well, the only area that we haven't seen a stone, I think, is the left foot. Huh. Let's check the left foot. You don't know what's in there. All right, well, hurry up. I wonder if they're single speed. Not bad. It's as exciting as inventing something. Yeah, you can see why Indiana Jones is all about this. What's gonna happen? Working on a puzzle that explorers and archaeologists have never solved. I know, it's great. A riddle in a constellation. Kind of romantic, she says as she's standing next to Lance. There's a tile buried in the sand. When Will's flute touched it, there was a rumbling sound. Uh-oh. Something huge is coming down. Great music on the Sky Garden. There's a strange garden floating in the sky over Nazca. On the ground, Neil and my friends look like tiny ants going back and forth. Could the paintings be an airport for the Sky Garden? We meet again. You're a strong boy to have come this far. All right, so I like to take this clockwise, starting with the top right here. Plenty of enemies to dismantle here. Sky Garden will challenge your understanding of perspective here. There's a backside where the enemies are much more difficult, the dark side. As I guess we're upside down, but still affixed. there's some sort of gravity, I guess, where we don't just fall off, break our necks. Yeah, this is definitely a bit of a labyrinth. And these little, I'm not sure what you want to call these guys, but when they explode on the ground, they don't hurt you. Same can't be said on the backside, which is much more dangerous. Treasure chest. That's our 18th red jewel. One more to find here on the Sky Garden. Here we go. Back of the garden. Definitely could use some Frieden action up here. Fist is still coming after me. Yeah, these will bombard you and do some damage. Enemies remain. Kind of helps you to keep track of where you've been and where you haven't been. When these guys bunch up. Alright, so again, where have we not been? Southeast corner. We can go down here yet. There's nothing going on over here. All right, so we have access to the top side down there. It's the dark side of the moon of video games on this side. Back side of the garden. Oh, I didn't see the skulls in those explosions before. Wow. That's a nice little detail, actually, that I've always missed. Back to the front side. Thankfully, the 4 points from the Nexus don't intersect or anything like that. Or, I mean, they intersect, but they're all separate from one another. So in each of these 4 areas, there's a crystal we need to get to the boss of this area. Grab that. And now I think we'll hit that other side. We hadn't dropped down on right here. And we'll grab ourselves an herb. More importantly, the last guy on this side. Alright, so we don't have to worry about stopping off in dark space now. So now just navigate back the way you came. Gotta go back to the top side. And get a little bit more complicated each one. This first one was pretty straightforward. That's why I recommend going clockwise from 3 o'clock, let's say. Down to Sky Gardens are a mode of transportation. There are 4 crystal balls. Find each one in clockwise order. Well, he's recommending that too. You don't have to, but it's just a bit easier. Working your way up, getting more comfortable with this area. I know I've been saying it, I've said it a few times, but I cannot wait until we get the next ability for Will. The Psycho Slide, my personal favorite. Just makes getting around a lot more fun, dealing damage a lot more fun. I need to move this thing out of the way. I'm not sure it's all that important, but just kind of go around it. Well, good enough, I guess. How many more? We got 9. And this guy's blocking away. I don't know if you can see that. Sneakily hidden. We can't move these guys with our psychic powers until we take away their swords. Usually they're pretty fair in terms of giving you the option to become Frieden as a way of saying, oh, you don't need to be Will in the next couple minutes, so don't worry about it. Incidentally, we'll probably need his reach for a couple enemies coming up here, so much better for getting around the Sky Garden with Frieden, though. All about that knockback. And we got some more enemies over there, but we can't access that area from this part of the garden, so we gotta go around to the back side. There's one of those guys we can't get to unless he feels like jumping over here. Doesn't look like he does. Just a cut through right here, basically. As you can see, we're working right to left, but in reverse, so it checks out. It matches the top side, and vice versa. Sometimes you get that double hit in right there, it's nice. All right, what do we get now? Strength upgrade, always my favorites. Best defense is a good offense after all. Yeah, we're doing 6 damage to take down those guys a little more handily. Let's get the dub in right here. Good enough. See the ladder down there for the top side, that's cool. Put him down before he gets those rocket fists out. Grab another crystal ball. Love it. And we're at halfway to our full health bar right here. A little less, I guess, since we started with a few hearts, but still. We have 10 of the 20 possible. Just the backtracking. And yeah, everyone's cleared out, so we're just literally just heading back to that nexus now. These continue to get a little, you just can't change your trajectory at all. It's favoring up and down. I suppose that's why you technically need to move the statue with your psychic powers. Alright, I'm not gonna stop off. It is pretty trippy. I can see why you guys like this. Yeah, I think we're good on inventory space right now. Three of 4 here. Almost prefer it that they don't open up more locations for me to explore here. All right, so this is going to be an instance where we need to come in from a different area, unless we have an ability which we will not have for quite some time. So let's go around to the back side here. This will change the locations of what's open and what's closed. All right, that's number 19 on the red jewels. The last one we need to worry about here in the Sky Garden. You can relax on that front. Alright, we're actually raising stuff on the opposite side. We can't do anything with that as is, but by hitting that, we can now come over this way. Gotta remember the effect it has on the opposite side. This is unlocked now. The most bland of all the upgrades, defense. And yeah, we cleared everything on this side. We do still have a chest. This may be the one that has the crystal. Could be around there. This is where we need to reach. This is where we need to reach. If we can line that up right. And this will allow us to become Will again. Young Will. Top me off. Alright, now we can run down here and get rid of these statues that were in the way. Alright, but we need to hit a switch so that we can open the blockage of those blocks. So we can get to that chest. And let's kill the last remaining enemies on this side while we're here as well. Assuming this guy's gonna be pretty instrumental in opening everything. He's the last, missing one down to the south. Those 5 pieces. I need to depress a switch with this statue. This way. Yeah, this guy's standing on. Alright, more attack upgrade. Alright, that's weighted. We can head back to the top side now. And run across to get the 3rd crystal. Replanted these. Probably the Moon Tribe messing with us. Seems like their style. See, that's on block now. If we had the Psycho Spin, that would have been so much easier, but... Alright. 3 for 3 on the crystal balls. Let's head back to the trickiest of the 4. And I might as well. Let's just play it safe and top off our health again. Note that we have no Frieden here. We have the boss coming up in this little area, so just up top. So, if we want to be Frieden to fight the boss, it can't be from there. It's just something to keep in mind. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes you can go a little farther in order to become Frieden and still take on the boss. And it's almost always worth it. These bosses are tough. Let's just check this middle bit here. That would have sent us back all the way had we kept going to the right, back at the start. That's a one-way, so we'll hold off on that for the moment. Just want to make sure we take this as efficiently as possible. Going up there? You coming up here? Where are you going? There we go. There we go, better. You coming up here? I'll come to you. I don't know if we need the Psycho Dash or anything. I'll definitely take Frieden right here. Probably gonna need his range before we head back over. With the dark space icon that was there, kind of the little circle. Alright, this is where we'll pull them up one, and then all the way to the left here. That clears the way for this. Just make sure we take everybody out. Just to take out those enemies there. Got our defense here. A lot of different ways we can go here. Now we're on the southwest side. Up or down there. Still have 4 enemies shown here. That statue. Just making sure we didn't miss anything. Alright, let's go. The bottom one though, and you'll get yourself the final crystal. There's an herb in the other one. Love it. All right, let's clean up and go home. Another heart. Take that. And this is cleared out. I think we head to that one where we had the drop down at the top left. This should put us back to the top right. Well, this will put us at the ramp so we can run back. All right, boss time. We're Frieden. We could top off our health, but I think we're good. Last thing to do is just pop all the crystals into the slots. Doesn't matter which one you do. In which slot. Here we go. Thankfully they wait for you to drop those off. All right, Gary.
Boss beaters.
Great Viper. Want to dodge or block those feathers as he fires them off. Get those hits in when you can. This one's a bit of a street fight right here. Just heal if necessary. Take him down.
Yeah, street fight is a good way of describing this particular battle. Let's use one of our... Very timely. Sweet. Another mystic statue. Alright, got like a aqua kind of turquoise on that one. 2 for 2. Maybe note your surrounding though. I'm not sure we have time to... I know we don't want anyone to know our true form. Gotta keep up our Clark Kent appearance, but... Yeah, I noticed. We are very quickly falling to the ground. Alright. Ready for some drama? Oh, we should, yeah, jump. Oh! I dropped a contact. Did you invent those too? Idiot! I love that Kara calls him an idiot. Try again. Get him this time. Don't want to be early, because then you're ground up in the propellers. How about that? Nice. No seats? Like, I probably just would have opted to stay on the ground had I known there were no seats. They're like, have you got room for me? Yeah, well, you gotta be holding on to the propeller. Part of the wing, rather. Yeah, everything's okay. Everybody's alright. This invention saved Will's life. Let's do it. Same as the shape of Mu. Mu's always the slog point for me in this game. I like the palace right ahead of it, though. And man, it gets really creepy, too. Do you fill up before we left, by the way? Neil? What do you mean it's not relevant? Neil, I'm asking you... Good thing you also thought to invent the parachute. There's enough for everybody. Wait. How many of us were there? We got out of the airplane in the nick of time. Neil's a good inventor, but it seems there's always something missing in his inventions. I guess nobody's perfect, including Neil. Man, that is a well-adjusted take on what just happened. I would not be as forgiving. The next thing you knew, Will was standing in a huge palace. I couldn't remember anything since my water landing. Is everyone safe? Great third eye blind track, by the way, water landing. Huh? Weird. Let's see if Gaia has any information on any of this. Nope. She's like, I didn't like this part of the game, she says. Alright, fair enough. Sign of life in the right-hand room. Kara. Weird ghost Kara? You a red jewel. Okay, number 20 right there. There's a few in this place. I love the soft voice from somewhere. This is the Palace of Vampires. The fountain in this palace produces demons continuously. I love the background here as we get deeper and deeper beneath the sea. Huh. The basement of the castle is a strange fountain. The stone is there. Hurry. All right, before we do that, head up here. You can kind of tell this is like a one-off. Sign of life. Eric. Aw. It's like having one of those dreams in Quest for Glory. Or second red jewel. 21st overall, I believe. Yeah, when that hits right there, that's when it gets... That's when that music gets serious. Huh? You're not a ghost? I guess because we're like descendants of the Idory tribe or something? Yeah. Gonna go back into my pocket like old times? I'll borrow Will's pocket for a while. Let's go. Let's hit this one first. I think this just pops off. Yeah, eventually someone will be here, but not quite yet. Soft voice from somewhere. The purification stone in the castle. Enemies. That's so used to not having to worry about them. Pop up here. Oh, this part always creeped me out. Man, Lily is a champ for volunteering to go into the holes in these coffins. Can't say I would have the courage to do that. Huh. A key fastened inside the coffin. Yeah. Ah, the stone. Must be what the voice was talking about. The purification stone. Alright. See if we can find that fountain. Yep, missed one. Don't want to miss any enemies. Maybe on the way back. I got a chest up here for our 22nd red jewel. They're very generous with the red jewels here, but that's 22 overall. Maybe they'll drop in once we go down a level. Yeah, that could be what's going on. Neil and Lance. They're not even trying to speak. I love these jellies. They get destroyed so easily. Here it is. Strange fountain. Let's try it. Love the different colors of the water here as it changes. It gets super blue here for a second, then it just kind of fades back into a normal blue. Very vivid there for a second. But what did that do? That's the question. Oh. Huh. So everything that we just killed on the way down here? Oh. Yeah, be a vegetarian. Yeah, no monsters here now. Or, Neil and no? Huh. We were labor traders, arrested for the crime of buying and selling human beings. Wow, someone actually stopped you? But the party officials sold us to the vampire. I can't believe it, man. If that's not instant karma, that's crazy. That's the result of being tempted by a beautiful woman. A nice guy asked me, so I followed him. I don't trust men. Yeah, you probably shouldn't. Alright, so we could stop in this one. Oh, right. And sleeping in this coffin is surely a vampire. They're plotting something. Quite possibly. missed that one. The little stub up. Here it is. I stole a key from the vampire woman. Here, take it. You received the key to the Seaside Palace. All right. Here we go. Now we're good to head on out. Head all the way up. We won't see any of our friends in any of these rooms or anything again. Yeah, that's a good question. I was just paid to turn you back from monsters. What you do with the rest of your life is your business. Oh, wrong turn. Use the key. Phantom Land of Mu lies ahead. Yeah, this place is probably my least favorite of all the dungeons, if you will. Passageway, I wonder if it goes clear to Mu. That said, we get the Psycho Slide, so there you go. Alright. Lily and I set foot on Mu. They will probably welcome us after waking them from a sleep of 1,000 years. Well, you would think. Yeah, Mu has a lot of nooks and crannies that you can go in and out of. As you do with nooks and crannies, but yeah, we'll need a new ability to get through all the little crannies and the nooks. Sounds strange putting it in those terms, but... And we'll... Classic Zelda water temple style, we will be controlling the level of the water. Thankfully, we're only dropping it. We don't have to worry about raising it back up again at any point. I like that I can still kill these guys with 2 hits. Wouldn't hate being freed, just saying. This is probably the most notorious area of the game where it's a bit more difficult and tricky to be Frieden when you take on the boss, but it's very much worth it because, not to speak for Gary, but I feel like it's the most difficult boss in the game, the vampires. But we'll see. This whole area is pretty difficult, pretty challenging. Empty. Well, that's just rude. I do like there's a bit of puzzle solving here in Mu. Oh, this thing. Which we will need. Not right now, I don't believe, but yeah, these phantoms. There's some enemies we can't even get to because they're technically below the water. Worst thing about these guys is the fact that they keep retreating to their... I think we need to get this out of the way. I think we're gonna block ourselves in if we... I guess not this one, but it will be coming. These guys are quick kills. Thankfully, these little jellies are clearing the way for us, because we'd be kind of out of luck if not. Taking advantage of the fact that Will kind of swings in an upward fashion with his flute. So we can hit enemies above us, but not necessarily below us. That's why we take the bottom roof. Thank you. Oh, all right. Patience. Virtue will. All right. So we don't have what we need for this area yet, but once we have the statue, we will put it there on the altar in the Room of Hope, which I think we could all use right now here in Mu. Can also use that. Thank you, Phantom type creature. Whee! Yeah, that's the one we need to get out of the way. There we go. Need to get to those jellies as well. There's a clever puzzle for finding at least one of the statues here. Another empty one. But they're giving you a hint with the statues pointing at the chest. Can I just cut through here to get those jellies that I missed? I forget which hand the rock monster. Well, I guess sometimes he just gets excited and throws them like that. I could use some more of those 5-spot restoratives. Phantom guy. Alright, that's about all we can do right now until we lower the water. You can see there's still 11 baddies on this screen. That's because they're all submerged. You'd think they would say, hey, Will, thanks for draining the water out, so we're not submerged anymore. But no, they want to kill us. Check it out. Gaze meets right about here. Just attack in this spot, and you found yourself the first statue. The Statue of Hope. Is there a room with the same name? I love the game with its very obvious hints. I'll take it, though. Huh? Lily? Appears as if the treasure chest in the exact spot in the line of vision. Are you saying that because I just found something using that knowledge? Thanks, Lily. Glad you're here. A little late with that advice, but I'll appreciate it nonetheless. All right, dropping the I love the statue that comes with a little bit of it's like a mini fountain in her pants, which doesn't sound right, but in this context. All right, you're gonna freak out because a bunch of phantoms are gonna appear directly behind us. But they're just kind water dropping phantoms. I guess Rama is torching. There's a whole bunch of condensation happening outside right now, just dropping the water level for us. But check it out, there's less water than before and we can explore new areas. Good call, Lily. Actually don't remember where the first... I don't even know if there was an area back there that we could access with a drop down. Thing is, if there were phantoms which kind of existed underneath the waves, yeah, they're just starting to pop up. They wouldn't even pop up until you dropped the water level, so... There we go. I was just gonna say, can you give me another one of those? I would love another life increase, but again, until we drop the water all the way, we're not gonna see any boosts to our stats. I don't even know if health is the next one coming. I've been playing a little bit loose. I think that's clear. I've been conditioned to this stage in the game, so pull this. Gotta wake this guy up. Been conditioned to not really worry about health to this stage in the game for the most part. Had to reach into our healing herbs a couple times. Come on, man, it's not fair. Can't reach you up there. Yeah, come on down here. Yeah, how many still we got? 6. Love those doofy faces on the statues. Yeah, Lily's definitely trying to flex her nabby muscles. And we still have 7 on the screen, but I do see we have a dark space somewhere. See, there's one more level we can drop the water. I think dark space is still submerged, actually, so. Seven on this one. So you want to take this guy out first, and then run as fast as you can. There we go. You just make it. You don't need freedom or anything for that. Door there. See the little crawl space there? We'll need a special ability to access that area. A little worse for wear on health. Tempted. Just let's play it safe. Let's not risk anything here. I don't know how much damage these light balls do offhand. Plus, eating an herb there is the surest way to ensure that we either find dark space or get a health upgrade in the next couple minutes. Here we go. It never fails. New ability, here it is. All right, I've been waiting a very long time for this one. This is my personal favorite move. Psycho Slider. I've been calling it Psycho Slide, but yeah, Psycho Slider. Best move. Only young Will can use the Psycho Slider. You can now use the sliding attack to pass through small passageways. It's also very dangerous for enemies. Very deadly. I say very dangerous for enemies like I'm trying to warn them. Pass through narrow corridors using this power. Don't overlook the cracks in the cliff. She didn't say anything about how deadly it is to our opponents. Now let's check this thing out. Oh yeah, it doesn't look like much, but I love that boot too. But it's just, you know, since I'm always running anyway, it's just the best way to deal damage to deserving foes, since I'm already coming at them at full speed. All right, so let's head back to that crack in the cliff. Let's heed Gaia's advice here and slide right through. Very satisfying. And we'll need some momentum to get up this thing, so we'll come all the way down here and use our ability to painstakingly, very annoyingly, draw this thing all the way up. But there it is. Get a little momentum, there we go. All right, first enemy, 11 damage to our basic 6 that we're doing with our flute. And plus it stacks. We can usually get 2 hits in on most guys. It's so choice, in the words of Ferris Bueller. Whiffed on that one, that's right. That's how we'll be doling out the majority of our damage for the rest of the game. Get that first one in, and then when he gets up, oh. Ah, whatever. Get up. Yeah, the stacking damage is very nice. Alright, I've squandered away all the health that I got from up. So now that statue is there, now we can find our sight line for the next statue. Exact same thing as last time. I'm tempted to use another one. Yeah, against someone like that, I'm not gonna roll the dice here. Not gonna mess around. But again, I guarantee, because we just ate that, and it should be right here, the second statue, because we just ate those healing herbs, I guarantee We're going to get a health boost after we take down the next enemy. It does look like Olmec a little bit. Got any Legends of the Hidden Temple fans out there? If this is a heart, alright. I'm actually kind of happy that that's a strength upgrade. Not gonna lie. We're also temporary invincible while we do our slides, so we can get through spikes and stuff like that. But we have the next statue. Alright, good. We hit that. That would have killed us. Vindicated. In the words of Chris Carrabba. So now we'll head back through the crack. And I guess just explore more of the areas that we've lowered the water for, because I'm trying to think offhand, I don't know where we've seen another temple just yet. But I'm sure if we backtrack, we'll find some more areas where there's 2 enemies remaining here, a couple phantoms, I think, which will be accessible once we lower the water. A bunch of them are going to be down there, a bunch of different enemies. Alright, so we couldn't even access this area before, which means this is new to us. Never. Alright, we got a chest down there. Alright, here is the next temple. Room of... I didn't pay attention. Another room of hope, okay. And another statue. Looks like something I would have bought at, what was it? Natural Wonders back in the day. Back in the days of malls. I don't know if anyone remembers Natural Wonders. They sold fun little educational toys and just, I don't know, cool little trinkets. Like little fountains, things that would that had little fountains with fans in them that blew up beads and stuff like that. I don't know. I really don't know how else to describe it. But yeah, malls, good times. All right, so now the entire area is available to us, all of Mu. The only red jewel here in Mu, number 23 overall. Again, if inventory space becomes a premium, we can start to send those out. We can mail them out to Gem, as it were. So we just need to make sure 2 things really. One, there's the entrance there. One, that we obviously get to the next area in the game that we need to get to. But also 2, that we get down there eventually, that we kill all of the enemies and get all of our upgrades. So find the area to the walkway down to the most shallow areas here. Here we go. Come on down here and fight me. There you go. How many more we got here? 4. Oh, we got them all down here. It's hard to slide tackle the phantoms. All right, you should be the last here, kind of. There it is. Okay. Good. Yeah, Nick Arcade. Double Dare, obviously. Mark Summers, who was paralyzed of germs, which is... missed a couple enemies on this screen, but this is actually where we want to be anyway, so it works out. Yeah, that was ironic to be the host of a show like Double Dare and just have a thing about germs and any kind of mess, and then have slime all around you. Wake up! This is not a red jewel, but we'll take it. Rama's statue. One of two. All right, Jenna, you know what I'm talking about with the natural wonders. Possibly. You're like, maybe, possibly. Might as well just pop in, top off with the pop and top. I think it does. Oops. Not where I want to be. Need the other statue before we can head in there. That's where I might look at that map and try to make some sense of it. This place is one of the biggest mazes in this game as far as I'm concerned. All right. We're back on the first screen. That's how you know, because it says Mu. More importantly, we head up top. This should be the other one. All right, we have both Rama statues now. And while we're here, thankfully, I think the other dark space is around here. Alright, so as we're running to find the Frieden dark space, let's bring back in Fluff for another Fluff fact about Illusion of Gaia. Fluff?
Nintendo of America's censorship policies of the 80s and 90s were still in effect at the time of Illusion of Gaia's North American release in 1994. This meant the number of elements which existed in the Japanese release from the prior year were altered to adhere to these policies. For instance, Nintendo of America forbid any references to religious symbols. So while in the Japanese version, Will's school is held in a Christian church with a cross in plain sight, and he's taught by a priest who recites a prayer with him, this was changed to a normal school, but I still kind of get those church vibes, along with a normal teacher who recites a poem in that place by a statue, all respectively.
Good call, Fluff, thank you. Definitely slide. Alright. Here we go. This is the one with the ability to turn into Frieden. Got our last attack upgrade for Mu. Yeah, they make you work for this one because they're like, it's far more convenient to face the boss of this area. King of Mu, Rama. It's a lot more convenient to face the boss as Will, but not nearly as easy. And it's still tough out. every last little bit of health we can manage here, but we can still pop into this dark space to top off our health. Thankfully. I didn't even think they'll let us turn back into Will, which is kind of funny. Like, no, he's just sitting here. If you couldn't change into Frieden to begin with at this dark space, then yeah, they don't let you do it, but... Alright, this is gonna be tough. How many of these do we have left? We have 2. 2 health regenerating herbs to work with here for this boss. This is where you want Gary. 1 Rama statue. Unlike the Incan ruins, it doesn't matter which order you put them in. Ancient burial ground for all the people of Mu. Rama, the king of Mu, my body passed on long ago, but my spirit lives on. If you look closely, you can probably see wandering spirits. Once a single ray of light came from the sky, people thought it was the light of the spirits. Some couldn't take it and thought we should flee from here, but Mu was an island. We didn't know if we'd find another place to live. There were no materials for a boat. It would sink if made of stone. Somewhat sadness. They started building an undersea tunnel. They dug on, not knowing how long it would take. Remember that undersea tunnel. And he saw no point in living if this continued. Family and friends turned into monsters before our eyes. We fought back the tears. 1 year after that, our bodies began to change. One got thin, one turned to stone, one's body melted like water. Alright, I guess we don't have to fight a boss. Good for us. 3 for 3 on the... What color? Yellow? Alright, well, alright. Not sure what that color is. It's very dull, whatever it is. Alright, this is a sight when you come in here. This is interesting. Eric tied to a bomb. How about this Fabio-looking guy with a giant sword? A vampire? Thought the guy that came to the place was strange. We were right to let him go. They wanted to, yeah, as vampires do. All right, Gary.
Boss beaters.
All right, Jack and Sylvana, the vampires. First, you want to prioritize one vampire rather than splitting your attacks between both of them. Once you take down one of them, they can no longer do their super attack, which I'll talk about in a second. Secondly, avoid the vertical alleys. You can't see where the other vampire is most of the time, and you don't want to get shot by one of their alley attacks, so stay out of the vertical alleys there. You want to keep your distance and avoid those shield attacks when they launch one next to you, as you can see they do here. But when the two vampires do come together very quickly, that's when you want to run away, because they have a super powerful shot which will do a lot of damage to you if it lands. But prioritize one, like we said, so that you don't have to worry about that move, and then take down the other one. Not too difficult if you follow this strategy.
Good call. Thank you very much, Gary. And there we go. That is not easy. All right, let's get all James Bond here and try to figure out how to disable this bomb. Thankfully, they take away the dealies. Defuse the bomb, hurry! I've honestly never let this run down. I'm sure it's just losing a life. There's a red wire and a blue wire sticking out of the bomb. Which one? Red wire, blue wire? I'm here to tell you. Doesn't matter which wire you cut. Let's go, red. The bomb has been defused. Saved. Well, he speaks from his pocket. Yeah, I noticed you were kind of useless in Mu, Lily, but that's all right. This is a tough stretch of the game. I don't blame you. I like that we bothered to change. It's like a 6-second process while that bomb was ticking down. Oh, all right. Apparently Eric knows now, too. Might have to kill you for that, Eric. Alright, well, I'm gonna take off. Oh, Neil, Lance, Kara. She's here, just cowering in fear. I like that Lance asks about her. Right on top of me. Yeah, our health bar has really come along. Yeah, let's get the heck out of Mu. I agree. That should be job number 1. Yep. It is really sad, but we're gonna take that tunnel to get out of here. Alright. One of my favorite parts of the game is coming up. Actually, many of my favorite parts of the game are coming up. 5 days have passed since we entered the tunnel. The same scenery goes on and on. It's hard to keep track of time. Let's rest here. Trying to fight back. Delivering more Proclaimers lyrics here. It's funny how Kara's the one snapping at Lance about complaining now. And Lily siding with Lance. That's cute. Wonder how far this tunnel goes. Thousands of years ago, people walked through this tunnel. Somehow, when I think of the distant past, I feel so insignificant. Oh, he's taking a... taking a whiz. Afraid the longer we travel in this tunnel, the easier it will be to forget why we're here. Maybe all ancient people were that way. I want a steak and a salad. Eating weird food. Let me see if I can find a steak or a salad. Ooh. How about a mushroom? Baked mushroom. Boiled mushroom. Raw. Yeah. We've had a lot of eating to survive moments in this game already. Stretch with the fish. Oh no, Will found more mushrooms. I love it. It's better than starving. Eighth day in the tunnel. Unable to sleep, I stared at an underground river. Hey, Lily. Looking for more mushrooms. Just kidding. I like everyone has noticed how awesome we've become. We have grown up. That's right. When we're freed, we're jacked. Huh. Maybe we'll learn more about that as the story continues to unravel. Yeah, why are you here, Lily? First it was just for fun. Now it's a secret. Huh. Wonder if she told Lance this secret. I love all these little moments when the characters break off and exchange words with one another. Still no in 2 weeks. Wow. Last night when I was sleeping, I heard an odd sound from above. Kara's concerned about that sound. I'm too tired to do anything. Huh? Would that be the sound? Riverson! I haven't heard that sound since Riverson took our friend Seth. Yeah. You know it's serious when they change the dialogue sound to each beep. Wait. Vibrating sound. Neil would be the one who knows Morse code. It's a signal ships use to talk to each other. The length of the sound indicates the letters. Let's see if I can decode it. Wait. This is Seth. Oh my gosh. Neil continues. I was swallowed by Riverson. Huh. When I came to, the form of my body had changed to Riverson's. This always made me really sad. This Riverson is a creature who lives in the ocean. I don't know if it's human or not. He said that evolution is being affected by the light of a comet. I wanted to continue the journey with you, but not in this body. That's sad. He barely got to go on any of the adventure. He must figure out this riddle of the comet and the ruins. Huh. Poor Seth. This guy must have studied Morse code. Of course he did. Seth. I know. Well, I mean, he kind of told us. That's true. Neil keeping things in context, I suppose, bringing a little perspective to the situation. All right. I love this part of the game. I think it's so clever. We walked through a tunnel for almost a month. Where are we here? Angel Tribe. Travelers, please use this room. Angels living in a place like this. There's one of those Mu statues that kind of looks like, with a different expression on its face. They say angels don't like meeting with people. Yes, angels in this world are famously racist. Don't want anything to do with us. Grinning about. She's always going off on her own. Yeah, we've been together for the last month. I don't blame anyone for wanting some alone time at this point. Angel's right, leave us alone. You guys smell weird. We don't want to be contaminated by your non-angel germs. Will, I want to talk to you about something. It's hard to talk about, but I seem to have fallen in love with Lily. Huh. I dream only of her. I want her to notice me. I mean, there's only so many of us here. I'm sure she's noticed you. It's not like me, is it? I don't know. You've always had a level of depth that I've admired, Lance. I think it's great. You spend a lot of time together. Yeah, it's only natural. Kind of like us and Kara. 15th birthday. I want to give her a present and tell her how I feel. What would you give her? A sweet kiss. Bouquet of flowers or a pretty necklace? I think a necklace is nice. Something that'll last, that she can wear. Remind her of you? Yeah. She'll think of you when she sees it, yeah. Good call. It is good to have friends. I said this earlier, but I love Lance. I don't know. Why do angels live in such dark place? Yeah, it is kind of gloomy. All right, we're on Red Jewel alert again. The sun is really bright. I've never noticed that before. Yeah, don't stare right at it, Eric. I think the angels are descendants of the Mu people. That would make sense. As soon as they emerge from the tunnel, they would just kind of settle here, you know? Just say, I'm not going another inch. All right, let's head on out. Let's go for the opening that isn't surrounded by rocks. Angel Village entrance. All right. There's a number of red jewels to be found here. If our bodies are exposed to the sun for long, we'll perish. That could be a product of going through that tunnel for so long, maybe. I don't know. It's been said that we are the form of which humans will evolve into. I can't argue with that. I don't know when we started living here, but when I look at the ocean, my heart aches. Yeah, that gives credence to what Neil said. Alright, well, that sounds like a bummer now that I hear more about your situation, if this is our destiny. Alright, you're all saying about the same things. Pop in here. Angel Village. Check the fountain here. You'll get another red jewel. I think that's our 24th jewel, I believe. Used to what? Dance with a person in that... Oh, you are dancing alone. Robin style. That's a jam right there, by the way. You should dance with the angel, the greeter angel. Oh, gem. Good look. I have so many jewels. You really are a master of disguises. 24 jewels at this point. Psycho power. Psycho dash power is increased. Nice. What do we have to look forward to next? Dark power. That's something for Frieden. Obviously, music is the best medicine for the soul. The right song will cure any disease. It's nice to hear. 1,000 statues in my lifetime. Don't know that we need to save right now. It's nice to know that we have a dark space here. Huh. It's beautiful and creepy. It's creepiful. Do I know the painting Ishtar? Yes. Hate in their hearts are waiting. If you must go, you can open the door. Yeah, I gotta go. Why not? I don't know where Kara went. This area is breath of fresh air after Mu. Very easy comparatively. A lot of easy upgrades for the most part. Note the flames on either side of the door. That skeleton came in very hot. So good, the dash. So overpowered, I love it. Just that residual too, they're so generous with that. You're at a standstill, an enemy flies into you and they take massive damage. Right to run. Just gotta come down here literally to kill them all. It's the only reason we stopped off. Those... whatever these little lizard-type creatures are. That's actually the way to go forward, is when you see the flames burning away from the door, so... Yeah, you don't even need Frieden for this stretch of the game. Oops. Inventory's looking a little bare now that we've cleared out all of our gems. Very welcome health boost right there. Dark here. Let me see. The bats. Only 5 enemies. Another incredibly easy status update right here. Upgrade. Alright, sensing. Yep. There you go. Watch the hair. And watch the lights, too. The flames. I think we have another one of those jewels right here. As we're, I believe, halfway to learning Gem the Jeweler's secret. I think we got another one through here. Yep. Red jewel. 25 right there. Run against this wind here. Amazing, the wind inside a cave. But it doesn't affect our slide, so that's all I care about. Go. Can't get over all the easy upgrades we're lucking into right here. This is one of the best places to slide in the whole game. Yes! Reefer. Via slide, very efficient. Love how excited the skeletons are. Alright. Oh, another puzzle I love. Gotta hear where the sound's the loudest. And it died off. Right here. Clever. Kara? Contained inside it. How do we just... I mean, she is, but how does Will just know that? Or maybe that's just his art way of describing it. She's contained inside the painting. I believe there is a red jewel right there, 26. We're gonna find out your secrets, Jem, but more importantly, let's save Kara from whatever happened to her. I wonder if you're here to get Kara. If you solve all the riddles, I'll give back the girl. All right, well, she's not a... But yes, I will do that. All right, so this is fun. I love all the little puzzles here. Ishtar's voice resounds. Learn well the condition of that room. When you learned it, leave the room. All right, you can play along with this. Note the colors of the pots, the setup of the chair, the table, the books. It's like something out of, oh, it's different from the room before. I believe this was red in the other room, and they gave us a little mouse cursor. That's fun. It's like something from Highlights magazine. Spot the difference. Ishtar's voice resounds. Learn well the condition of that room. Once again. All right, so we got red pots, green, and blue in terms of the paintings. Red pots, green. Oh, the pots are blue. I like it's like to throw us off the ladies' portraits. Yeah, highlights with the jumble where you'd like spot all the different things within the bigger picture. So this one's a little tricky. I think it's a little too sneaky from Ishtar. The rooms are exactly the same. You wouldn't know that the contents of the chest are different until you get to open it. But yes, they have changed, and more importantly, there's a red jewel in there. Number 27, as I like to call it. This is another sneaky one. So you got two statues. Note their expressions. Note the statue in the back. Oh wait, it didn't matter because the real change was our hair blowing. There's wind in this room. So clever. I love that. Just a little fun little subsection of this game. It's the anti-Mu. Oh man, this is sad. I've been waiting for you. Ishtar was painting a self-portrait while we were doing that. Sprinkle magic powder on the painting and give it a kiss. If you care about her deeply, something will happen, you'll see. I painted a self-portrait. Soon I will become the painting. You must take care of her. Man. Like, we only get to know Ishtar for like 30 seconds or something, but man, what a sad fate. He was painting all those angel women. They became the portraits that you see. and then he's like, he can't live with himself anymore, and he does it to himself. I think Ed Harris should play him in the film. I'm just saying. All right. Well, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. I care about Kara deeply. Let's put that to the test, I suppose. Magic powder. Give it a kiss. Please return to your original form. Huh? What if it was all an elaborate joke Ishtar was playing and she was never in the painting? He just wanted me to make out with a portrait so everyone could laugh at me. But no, she's back. Aw. Yeah. Aw. Huh. Nice moment between Will and Kara. Anyway, back to the group. Yeah, stop wandering off on your own. Will already yelled about me. Yelled at me about that. All right, Neil. The floating city, another great part of the game. Watermia. Well, seeing that we've gotten all of the red jewels, I think I'm ready to go. House is built on rafts. It is kind of romantic. Lily's gonna have her birthday there. Nice. Yeah, you noticed when I grew up, or started to change. I already got it, Eric, but thanks for looking out, man. Where were you on the other 26? All right, the hot floating city of Watermia. Let's travel there now. Back to the overworld map for the first time in a long time. And I hate to say it, I hate to give things away, but this is the last time we'll be traveling as a six-some, so let's enjoy it while it lasts. The full group, as I like to think of it, you know? Will, Kara, Lily, Lance, Eric, and Neil. Watermia, I like the panning around, getting the shots here. We went to the water city, Watermia, a beautiful town with houses built on rafts. The townspeople have kindly put us up at the house of young Luke. This is Luke's house. He's a lovable young fisherman. I'm going on a long fishing voyage. You can use my house while I'm gone. Thanks, Luke. But like every beautiful location in this game, there's always a dark side that we don't see right away. Watermia is very pretty, but I've heard a terrible rumor they play games with human lives. That's sort of what I was referring to, actually. Yep. That's what I'm saying, there's always a darker side. You're reading my mind, Kara. New invention. Neil can't help himself. I found something good. Go outside and look behind the house. I feel a little guilty, but... Lance saw someone he knew in town. Okay. Let's go exploring Watermia, shall we? Oh, this is Luke right here. Take care of my house. Make yourself at home while I'm gone. That's nice. I think he'll be gone eventually. Some of these leaves travel for us. Move us around. There's a crook. Kia! The music which makes you think, oh, Lance, everything's gonna be okay. Why are you talking to one of the Bee Gees, Lance? Yeah, it's... Oh. I went on an expedition with Ullman. It was scary, but fun. I always hear it in that voice. I don't know why. Since I was a kid. He lost his memory. I finally met my lost father, but... Wow, and you ended up in Watermia. And son of a, wouldn't you know it, I forgot the memory melody. which would have brought his memory back. It's really sad. No. I want to finish by dark. Well, I wanted to explore more of Watermia. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, you can hop on these lily pads. And bitten by a snake when I went to the Great Wall of China. If the snake bites you, they don't let go. Run around like crazy and he'll let go. Okay, good to know. That's actually practical advice that we'll use in an upcoming section. My father's an explorer. Soon he will find... Oh no, these are the kids that... Oh no, in the Incan... Oh, he's dead. Oh well. Alright, let's keep looking around. Not our problem, I suppose. I'd like to help those kids out, but money's not really a thing in this game. Crazy old man came here 2 years ago. He just talked about the Tower of Babel, yeah. So Lance's dad survived the trip to the tower, unlike my father, apparently, but I don't know. A lot of pots here. There is a red jewel in one of these. I think it's down this way. We like to move around. Appreciate that. I need to go around back. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Number 28. I want to live like the water. We drink this water, we cook with this water, we wash with it. Gross. In that order, I guess. Might as well top off our health. We haven't done that since the Angel Village. Gaia working on her tan here. I like that. Such a lovely village, Watermia. I haven't seen any downside yet. Show me this place where they gamble with people's lives. There you go. Crook. Good for crossing the desert. Live a long time without food or water. Child would have to be very poor to come to this place. Or curious. I'm just curious. You can still do it. Alright, this isn't a death game. This is a drinking game, which, you know, it's alright. People do it unconsciously, yeah. Drinking contests, they bet on who will win. I like it's the same music that we hear when we're about to be attacked by all sorts of evil creatures. 28 gems, alright. Shouldn't waste your life on gambling. Good message. If you need a lot of money, go to the raft at the outside of this building. Huh. Betting small money won't make you... Yeah, you gotta risk your life to make a fortune. Oh, another jewel. Might as well give the gem right here. You had no idea there was one right here, gem. Alright, I think that's it for Watermia. Alright, let's get back for Lily's birthday. Don't want to miss that. Oh, hold on, what's in here? Caught a little cold. Baby will be born. Our family goes about their jobs in high spirits. That's exciting for them. Got a baby on the way. Oh, did I check out this house? Old man who's a little bit crazy, yeah. Holman's my dad. I'd say it's a small world, like me being like, hey, you're talking about my dad, but realistically, there's probably only 200 people in this entire world, 200 NPCs, so law of averages. Let's have Lily's birthday party while we're all together. Heck yeah, remembered. I mean, we just met you, but Lance told us. Oh, cake time. Nice. Neil made it. It was harder than building an airship. That's cute. Luckiest girl in the world. That's sweet. Huh? Alright, wonder what that could be about. Good luck, Lance. What? You're not yourself, relax. You're right, I'm not myself right now. This is your birthday present, I hope you like it. What? I told him to make a necklace. Lance. Alright, I happen to know he also made a necklace, but... Uh-oh. Here we go. The words are harder to say than a tongue twister. So serious, Lily. I love you. Yeah, you don't have to answer right away. But I wanted to tell you how I feel. It's sweet. And then, oh. That hurts. We had no idea what had happened. That day, Lily didn't come back to her room. I love it. How many other games would, like, cut away and, you know, be a fly on the wall for two non-playable characters like that? It's great. And now, yeah, we don't know what happened. Oh, right. I forgot. You did mention you found something outside behind the house. Kara's diary? I mean, I shouldn't, but, you know. After a long journey, we arrive in the floating city Watermia. I was parched after the journey, blisters on my feet, but I wrapped them in my handkerchief. Before I would have complained, but I didn't say anything. I think I've changed a little. I'm pleased that I can be so concerned with someone else. I've heard this saying from a villager. If you wish over a lotus leaf on a full moon night, your love will notice you. A good saying. Maybe I'll try it. Huh. Alright. Know anything about where Lance went? Huh, what's this letter? Check your inventory here and you'll find a letter from Lance. I'm going to the Great Wall of China. I intended to keep it a secret, but I told Will just in case. I'm putting this letter in his luggage, but he probably won't notice. The townspeople say there's some kind of cure for my father at the Great Wall. It's a long journey, but I'd go anywhere if it would help him. Don't worry about me. P.S. By the way, Lily has left me. Oh. I like that detail of, like, they just put that in your inventory, so maybe you'll notice it, maybe you won't, but... Alright. Well, how do we get out of here to get to the Great Wall? Gotta go all the way down to the south of Watermia. Alright, to the Great Wall. Only one red jewel to be concerned about at the Great Wall. So that's good. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video, and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you.